Hey everyone, it's Zuri, and I'm here with another edition of Zuri's Shelf Pick videos. And today I'm going to be talking about 3 books that have really helped me on my career path so far. And I really love these books. I recommend these books, and I don't feel like you need to spend a lot of money on seminars and and all that. There's tons of great free resources out there. So if you can't purchase these books outright, remember you can always visit your local library. You can always they have audio versions as well as hard copies of them at the library. So you can always do that. There's a great website where you can actually trade books and swap books with friends. When I get that information, I'll try to link it down in the description bar below. But without further ado, here are the 3 books that I really recommend for anyone, whether you're living out your dream or pursuing a specific career. Here are the 3 books that I would recommend. The first up is Deepak Chopra's The 7 Laws of Spiritual Success. Now, I was watching a Taryn Guy video. For those of you who don't know, Taryn Guy is here on YouTube. She has a channel here on YouTube, so you can look her up. And she was talking with a friend, and they were talking about just random thoughts that they had in terms of success and spirituality and your thought process and the like. And they brought up this book, and immediately, I love the video so much that I've watched it like 2-3 times, even more, maybe 10-20 times in the past, ever since it was recorded. And I've read this book in particular twice already, so I'm going to read it a 3rd time at the start of the new year. And it's just a great read. It's a quick read, so you can definitely read this in a day like I did. And I took notes, and I even wrote a blog post about it on my website, pickmeplease.blogspot.com. And I just feel like there are just so many great points, and a lot of people might be thinking, okay, what does the spiritual have to do with success in terms of your career? It has a lot to do about, your career. This book changed my life because it fine-tuned, for lack of a better word or phrase, my mind, my body, my spirit. And the thing is, a sound mind really gives way to sound decisions, and it really opens up opportunities for you that will eventually lead you to success. Once you get out of that zone of your internal self and you're able to make way for new thought processes, you really attract, and I believe in the law of attraction, that's a whole nother video, you really attract what you need to be successful. And so without further ado, I'm just going to give you a few quotes from the book that I really resonated with, and that I think will really resonate with you. And all right, so here we go. So one of the quotes that I really enjoyed was, so you're going to see me reading. If you have a guilt, fear, and insecurity over money or success or anything else, then these are reflections of guilt, fear, and insecurity. Then these are reflections of guilt, fear, and insecurity as basic aspects of your personality. No amount of money or success will solve these problems. Only intimacy with the self will bring about true healing. Whatever you put your attention on will grow stronger in your life. Whatever you take your attention away from will wither, disintegrate, and disappear. Attachment to money is a sign of insecurity. Now, what I got from that was basically that, again, keeping in with the law of attraction, whatever you attract, if you attract a positive mindset, a positive body, a positive atmosphere, you'll set way for positive things to come into your life. So that means the people that you hang around with, that means the foods that you eat, because that, all of that, the things that you do spiritually, all of those things, they affect the decisions you make. If you're eating poor foods for your body, you're going to lack the energy that you need to focus and to be creative and to be positive so that you can reap positive results. So, you need sleep, you need people that are going to inspire you, that people that have already accomplished their goals even, so that you can be inspired to do great and to do greater things. So your spiritual mindset, your body, and your thought processes all really directly correlate with your success. So I really find that book very powerful. And like I said, it's a quick read. It's a great read, and it's from a household name. We all know Deepak Chopra, to be just very inspirational, and so I think it's a really great read. The second book that I have that I recommend for you guys is The Alchemist by Pablo Torre. And I really recommend this book because at first I didn't think of it as an inspirational book, but then once I, heard other people talk about it and heard their, perspectives on it, and then I read it and reread certain parts, I was like, this book is really inspirational. And I'm actually going to read the front cover, the front jacket, so you guys can get a sense of what this book is about. Pablo Torre's enchanting novel has inspired a devoting following around the world. The story, dazzling in its powerful simplicity and inspiring wisdom, is about an Andalusian shepherd boy named Santiago who travels from his homeland in Spain to the Egyptian desert in search of a treasure buried in the pyramids. Along the way, he meets a gypsy woman, a man who calls himself king, and an alchemist, all of whom point Santiago into the direction of his quest. No one knows what the treasure is or if Santiago will be able to surmount the obstacles along the way. But what starts out as a journey to find worldly goods turns into discovery of the treasure found within. And it goes on to say, describe the book and how great it is. But what I really found inspiring is just the journey, just the wisdom that they shared with him on his journey. And I wish I had pulled up some quotes for you because I'm trying to read all these inspirational books again. I try to do that. Like every year, I reread my inspirational books and I find new books to just really refresh my memory so that I can really start off the year with a positive mindset. But what I took away from this particular book is that it's not always about the journey. It's about what you learn on the journey. There's a quote that goes, life is nothing but a mere progressive journey or some sort. But it's basically, sharing with you that we're all learning, we're all growing every day, every second of the day. There's some experience or conversation or just anything that really just shapes and molds us to become better if we choose to be better. But we just have to really be open and in tune with the universe in order to receive the lessons that it's willing to teach us. So that's what I really took away from that book. The third book, I don't actually have the tangible copy, but it's called Expect to Win, and it's a great, great, great book. Again, I will include all three of these books in the description bar below, just in case I miss anything, as well as the link to the post that I wrote for these books. But this book is just full of so much. I can do a whole nother video on that book. But it's a great, great, great read. I actually saw it the other day in Barnes & Noble's, and I was going to get a copy for my friend because it's just so good. It teaches you that you should have your elevator speech ready. You should really master your craft and really go beyond and do extra research and to know different aspects of your field. And there's just so much good stuff in this book. But again, the title of the book is called Expect to Win. And I love that it's by a female who's come from the corporate world and who's just willing to share everything that she's learned while working in the corporate world with us. And all of the information that she shares can really apply to anyone, whether you want to be a singer, a musician, an architect, an interior designer, a chef, a stage manager like myself. Whatever you want to do, these rules really apply. And I'm just so excited because I know that once you guys read these books, you will really feel inspired as well. And, and I just hope that you really check these books out, and please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. But I really want you guys to comment on any books that you may have come across, that you may have read, or will want to read, that are inspirational books that can help people on their career path. So don't forget to leave that comment, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up with that as well. So again, this has been another edition of Zuri's Shelf Pick videos, and I hope that you check out these 3 books. And so here are the 2 again, and the third one is called Expect to Win. Bye guys.